We're going to figure this out. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to figure this out. Let me see. Okay, can y'all see my face now? Can y'all see me? Give me a 1 if you can see me. Give me a 1 if you can see me. There we go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the roll. We got it. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Hi, everybody, and this is Auntie. And I am here to do my review on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, season 3, episode 7, Under Pressure. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews, thank you so much for your patience over the weekend with all the confusion and all of that bull that's been going on. Okay. So we're going to start off again. So look, y'all. If I had to rate this episode, I said before, I would rate it a B. I thought that this episode had a lot of things in it, and I am so excited to talk to you all about it, okay? Special hello to Mary and to Josie, my moderators. Thank you all so much for keeping the chat nice and safe for everybody. Okay, okay, okay. All right, seriously. Y'all, I want to start this episode off by talking about Timothy, okay? We're going back to Timothy. Now, again, as I said, Timothy is scared of the booty. He's absolutely scared of it. Jenny is putting it out there every which way she can, all right? Except for the only thing she's not doing is showing it on the screen. And so, you know, Timothy, when we saw him last episode, got a drink thrown in his face because he had told our girl, Jenny, that he had another girlfriend, and that's why he had been to Colombia 5 times. At this point now, she feels like she's being bamboozled, tricked, hoodwinked, and some more stuff. And plus, you know, the mofo didn't put it on her that night. And so she was a little disappointed about him not putting it on her. And so, you know, this is the day, the next day, he knows that he has to get this straight with Jenny. He knows that she's angry with him and everything. And so he hops on his little moped and he, you know, meets her and her beautiful daughter Violet, okay, at the park. At this point, now Timothy is trying to apologize and trying to tell her how this girlfriend or this ex-girlfriend is not a big deal to him, but, you know, just someone, you know, that had called him and he felt awkward about it and all of that kind of stuff. And so Jenny is, you know, basically telling him, look, I don't need you to be lying to me. I need you to tell me the truth. You got to be on the up and up about things. Of course, Jenny is still looking at him and thinking, okay, you know, he's just a little bit too femme because he hasn't touched me. He hasn't tried to do anything. Violet is running around and everything, and she comes over and he's like, okay, you know, she's a beautiful little girl and you're a fantastic mom, and I want to know whether or not you want to have another baby. And she was like, okay, so how the hell is he asking me if I want to have another baby? And he's never even touched me. He's never smelled it, licked it. He's never done anything. He ain't spanked it, smacked it. He ain't done any of that, okay? And so she's like, you know, how can he even go here about this when he, you know, he's such a little biatch, basically. And so, you know, he says, well, you know, I don't want to talk about my ex anymore. I don't want to talk about your exes or anything like that. I just want to go out with you and have a great time. So she was like, okay, bitch, I'm going to go ahead and let bygones be bygones, and bitch, we're going to go ahead and do what we got to do. And so she's doing that, right? And they go on this, you know, this ride up into a beautiful scenic location. This mofo scared as hell. The bitch don't want to look out the window. The bitch holding on to everything. He is just like, devastated. He don't know what the hell to do. And I'm sitting up there laughing because I'm thinking, bitch, that is me. I don't do heights. And she like, you missing all the scenery and all of this. Like, Tim really is not one of those horror kind of guys. And there are special women out there who would be interested in him. Like, he couldn't do anything for me. Like, I mean, he could probably pick up a couple of outfits and some makeup and stuff like that for me. Maybe some hair products or whatever. But this mofo couldn't do anything for me because he is basically just too feminine. And you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just wrong for your auntie. And I think it's wrong for Jenny. And Jenny's really not all that attracted. What are you saying, boo? Oh, somebody saying hit that like button. Hey, y'all! So anyway, hey, y'all! I'm so glad to be back. Y'all just don't know. Aloha! Hi, Giovanni. Hello, boo. Hey, Donna Dixon. You like my hair, girl? It's okay. It's trying to do a little bit of something, but you know what I'm about to do, right? I'm about to put them braids right back in it because it's just too soft and it's not manageable, okay? Y'all, I think cannot continue to do it. No, okay. So anyway, y'all, he's just not masculine, and I'm really having a problem with it. Jenny is as well. And, Tim he's talking about not even having a kiss with her or anything. And he's like, before the night is through, I really need to make a move. And as we all see, he had not made a move yet. Hopefully he will make a move. Talking about making a move. Bitch, Maria said, I ain't making a move. I'm not going anywhere. We see Caesar's ass sitting in the hotel in Mexico, okay? This is Caesar's damn grand finale. All right, bitch, Caesar's getting ready to go out on our asses with a blast. Do y'all hear me? Caesar's like, I blame myself, for the ticket being canceled, but I blame her too because she should have told me that the bitch was canceled. Now, we know that the ticket was canceled because of insufficient MF and mofo, okay, funds. Like, Caesar didn't have the money to buy this ticket for her. At least that's the story that, TLC is currently feeding us, all right, with a baby spoon, bitch. All right, we taking it sip by sip, okay? So Caesar, calls her on the phone and everything. This time he's not texting. He calls her on the phone and he's like, hey, why didn't you tell me earlier that the ticket was canceled? And she was like, I just found out, last night that it was canceled. And so Caesar was like, I'm going to go ahead on and book you something else. And she was like, bitch, no, you're not. And he was like, what do you mean? She said exactly what I said. Bitch, no, you're not. And so Caesar was like, what are you saying? And she was like, look, I'm tired. I'm tired of your ass. I'm tired of all of these games going back and forth. But yeah, mofo, go ahead on and tell me, how much you've done for me and how much you've paid for and how hardworking you are. Continue to be the victim, bitch. I said, God, Maria wasn't she was taking no prisoners. She said, I am tired of you. So Caesar's like, I love you, or I would not have gone through this for the last 5 years. And here's the thing. As we all know, at one point, Caesar and Maria had a valid relationship. The two of them, she had not showed up to several appointments or several times where she was supposed to be meeting with him and everything. And I don't believe that he has been, her financier for as long as he said that he has. This woman evidently has a whole lot of game. She running a lot of game on this bitch. And it's unfortunate for him because, at this point, she's done with him and she's done with TLC. From my understanding, when we discovered that he was an actor, okay, from my understanding, she went along with the plan to basically fake like she was going to be coming to Mexico or meeting him, and she was going to take it to a certain extent and then she was going to drop it. And that's why I said this was Caesar's grand finale. He went out with a mofo bang. Now we know that he has had chocolate drawers and chocolate this and all kinds of edibles that he thought that he was going to be eating up off of Maria. But Maria said, bitch, I'm not going to go. I'm going to play with you in TLC up to this point, and then after that, bitch, I'm done with it. And so now he's sitting there and he's brokenhearted, and she's like, I'm tired. He's like, okay, are you breaking up with me? And she was like, bitch, that's exactly what I'm doing. You want to play the victim. I don't feel like it anymore. I don't want to have anything to do with you. So we see Caesar sitting on the thing. And so the producer, as she should, was like, okay, so what happened? Did she break up with you? And he was like, yeah. So we see Caesar processing, okay, 5 years. Caesar said, bitch, I'm heartbroken. I'm broken. I'm busted. I'm just, okay. And he takes, a little Richard Gere walk onto the balcony. Except for the bitch ain't got a pretty woman. You understand what I'm saying? He don't have a pretty woman, okay? He goes out there on the balcony like Richard Gere. I was like, don't jump, Caesar. And so Caesar is sitting out there and he's processing that this is finally over for him. And he begins to cry, and bitch, they was real tears. And I was like, bravo, Caesar, bravo. You took this mofo to the limit. You took it as far as you could. And now, Caesar, this your thing, boo. You did the damn thing. And so I'm elated that this is finally over and that the rest of the story can be written, because right now the way that we've been looking at Caesar, we know it's a whole bunch of hogwash, and that there's no truth in any of the stuff that has been going on so far. I am elated that this at least this chapter we can go ahead and close. And so we just watch Caesar being brokenhearted, and it's just like, okay, Caesar, whatever. I'm just happy that is over. If I had to rate Caesar's acting a job this episode, I would give Caesar a mofo A. Because he let all of those disappointing years, he let all of those emotions and all the money he allegedly spent taking care of this young lady roll up, and he brought all of that emotion okay, to the character. Like he really went all out. He went for gold, and I was like, bitch, you got the gold. Okay, you in the winner's circle. So that is enough of that mofo. The next person I want to talk about is dumbass Avery. And I don't know how dumb she is, but she's dumb enough for me to call her dumb. So Avery is in a room, with her mother being chaperone, because according to her, she cannot be with him alone until they are married. Tomorrow is supposed to be her wedding day, and she's excited about it. And so they're sitting there writing names in Arabic, because I guess they can't do anything else. All right. And I'm just thinking somebody need to have a game board or whatever. But anyway, I digress. Mama San is just done. Okay. She's had a meeting with him. They've already discussed the dowry. She has agreed to take $6,000 from Omar in order to have this marriage, whatever. I don't know what okay. Mama done already negotiated the dowry for her daughter, but she really feeling some kind of way. Because, the mother had already asked him, am I basically selling you my daughter? So, as an American woman, not really knowing about the religion, this has brought up a whole lot of red flags for Mama San. So, she comes out of the bathroom, she sits on the bed, and she's like, you know what? I really, I'm tired, and I want you to just poof, be gone. I want you to poof and be gone. And so, they look at each other kind of funny, and then Omar gets up and he leaves out because he has this sinister type of smile. And I don't know if you all notice the sinister smile, but I do. It's like, it's like I got a joke, and I know a secret, bitch, and I'm just not going to tell you what that damn secret is. Like, this mofo smile to me is sinister as hell, and I'm just really not feeling Omar. There's something about him that I just feel like this mofo is over here. Like, I don't know. So anyway, Mama San says, you don't think it's strange that Omar will go out onto a dating site and try to find an American girl. And so she doesn't think it's strange at all. And her mom is just kind of trying to press her to get her to open up her mind and to think differently about this whole entire relationship. And so she's like, well, Mom, no, I don't believe that, we have a viable relationship and all of that. And so the mother was like, he gets an American girl, he makes her fall in love. She see, you whipped and you in love to an extent that I have never seen before. And so she's like, Mom, he's not trying to use me to come to America, because this is what the mother is basically insinuating and saying. And so she was like, Mom, if he wanted to find an American girl to bring him to America, he would have done that. And mother was like, you dumb bitch. You my daughter, but you was a dumb bitch right now. He's already done that. Here you are. And so Avery, begins to cry and everything. And she's, oh my God, Mom, how could you say something like this? I've been fighting for him. This is the kind of stuff that he's tired of people believing that, he is with me, excuse me, y'all, because he wants to come to America. Mom, he's going to be a dentist, and, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. And she starts to cry and she gets emotional. Mama San is not allowing the emotions that Avery is showing to affect her in any way. And I wouldn't either. If that was my daughter, I wouldn't either. Like, seriously, I could care less about your ass crying right now. Because here's the thing, y'all. As you all know, I know, this mofo is crazy as hell. It is something going on with Omar. First of all, Omar did not put the stuff in place for them to even get married, okay? And y'all, it's just something is just not adding up. I swear it's not adding up. And so, she gets upset with her mom and everything. And then she says, either I'm naive or either it's true. But at the end of the day, I'm still marrying him, and I'll find out later. Girl, let me tell you something. Your youthful years will not last you forever, bitch. You gonna wake up one day and you gonna realize that you wasted your mofo time and your mofo life on this crazy mofo. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And I'm just like, girl, if you don't get your ass together and stop that book, smack, get it together. And so, she, says that, well, Mom, I'm gonna throw this up in your face. He doesn't have to come to America. I don't have to even do the K-1 visa. I can live anywhere. Now, she knows that her mother is feeling some kind of way about her living in Syria. And so, the mom is like, the hell else he's going to go? Like, if he doesn't come to America, where is he going to go? Now, we know that Syria has been at war and there's a lot of things that's going on. I'm not really versed on that, and neither do I want to even talk about it on my channel. But the mom is, in my opinion, is correct about this. Avery is not thinking this through. She says she doesn't care if she has to live in a toilet bowl. As long as she is with him, this is what she wants to do. And I'm just like, girl, you need to really think about this bullcrap before you go any further along with this. But it looks like from the previews from next week that this mofo got yet another thing that has come up about needing permission to do something. I'm just like, you know what, boo, I'm trying to tell you, there's a fly in the buttermilk, and bitch, you cannot serve that to your guests. But she's excited about the marriage. Her mother's not excited about it, and we'll see, what ends up happening between the two of them. Talking about something happening between two people, that goddamn Angela. What a embarrassment to every American who has ever breathed American air. This bitch goes all the way to Africa to act a complete ass. We saw last episode that Angela got mad at Michael because yet again he was featured in a picture And he was with a woman who happened to be sitting between two other men, okay? It was the three of them, and she was sitting in the middle, and Michael was on the other end. But Angela says that Michael was on the boat with a woman. Okay, so yes, he was on the boat. Technically, he was on the boat with a woman, but that wasn't his woman. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact is that Michael did lie, because she asked Michael, look, have you ever been on a boat cruise before? Trying to test him and see if he would tell the truth. And Michael was like, I did. I was getting ready to say the S word. I did it when I was a little boy. My uncle took me out there. She was like, shit belong me. Okay? And so Angela goes off and everything, and we see her, and she's in a Uber, okay? She's in an Uber, and she's like, I got me a little black SUV, bitch, and I got the hell up out of there. And I'm basically, she told Michael, I'm going back to my room. So she goes back to the hotel and everything, and Michael was begging his ass off. Michael was like, Angela, I need you back. I'm sorry, I apologize for lying and all of that kind of stuff. And Angela's like, I'm not having it. I need you to go upstairs, bitch. Get your stuff out of my room. So Michael's like, I'm not leaving. She said, it's my room, okay? So now she's pulling the American card, okay? She's pulling, all the technical BS. And she's like, it's technically my room. So Michael, you get out of it. Even though the night before she handcuffed him, licked his balls and some stuff, okay? Even though the night before, okay, she was rocking them Donald Trump drawers that he had on his ass. Now today, after she done got the little mandingo, she done got what the hell she wanted out of him. Now all of a sudden, she gonna put Michael out the room. But we all know that Angela's a big ass freak, okay? It ain't gonna last but a couple of days. So this bitch goes upstairs into her hotel room, and she goes to proceed to throw Michael's suitcase and all his stuff, including his Trump drawers, outside in the damn hallway. Michael said he ended up spending the night, all right, at the damn in the damn car, because he can't go back home because she been basically taking care of this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, for a little bit. And so Michael is traumatized, and he says, you know what, I'm gonna wear her ass down to mom coming back. So the next day we see Angela getting up and everything. She did that great getting up morning, and she decides that she's not gonna sit in the room like she did yesterday. She's gonna go out, and she's gonna she's gonna take that great adventure. She's gonna go to the Mofo African braid shop, bitch. Okay. So we see Michael, he's like, Angela, look, I want to be with you. She's like, Michael, leave. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to do you. Just leave me alone. And so she goes out the gate. She squeezes out that mofo. She has a young man lock it and everything. And so Michael's like, I'm going with you, Angela. I'm going with you, Angela. And Angela's like, you ain't going to walk with me, Micah. Leave me alone, Micah. So, Michael is, they going back and forth and everything. So Michael said, let me go get the car. So Angela said, all right, bitch, I'll wait for you. So, she waits for him and everything until Michael gets out of her sight. And that bitch runs, okay? She runs up into the African braid shop. She like, this African braid shop? Bitch, you don't hear them smell all that hair burning, okay? You don't hear them smell them little ends and the cornrows and the twists and everything. Come on now, boo. All right? White chocolate. So anyway, she goes into the shop and everything. And so, she wants to get her hair braided. Michael mad because he don't know where the hell she at. And so, she's in there and she sees the Nigerian woman. She was like, they was like, why you here, Angela? Angela was like, I was here for my fiance and everything, but I don't know about it now. So she was like, oh, okay, you dating a Nigerian? She was like, yeah, I'm dating one. She was like, yeah, I'm married to a Nigerian man, but damn self, okay? So Angela was like, well, do my Nigerian husband lie to you? She was like, no, he don't be lying to me. Okay. And so Angela's like, well, you don't mind lie to me, whoop. So the young lady was like, all right then, okay. So he lies to you. So next thing you know, Michael pulls up out front, right? And for all the women who have been to the African braid shop, y'all know, bitch, once you get in that chair and you get one braid up in your hair, that ass ain't going nowhere, all right? So Michael comes into the shop. He says that he went and got him a damn cake, all right? He said the last time him and Angela fell out, he went and got some cake, and it worked for his ass. So he said, okay, I'm going to go and get some cherry cheesecake this time. And I'm a spoil my girl. I'm gonna let my girl know, that I still love her and everything, and I'm gonna use this cake to do so. So Angela was like, I don't even want him to come up in there, you know what I'm saying? So, the African women are looking, because y'all know they love drama in the damn shop, don't they, y'all? They love drama. They be selling all kinds of BS, okay? They got old CDs from back in 1977 when they was still having Betamax, okay? And the damn CDs was about this damn big, okay? And they got, food coming up in there, somebody selling some cheap ass shoes. Y'all know how it go in the African braid shop, right? So anyway, Michael comes up in there. Angela's like, I don't want him in here. So Michael up in there, Angela, he's still trying to plead with Angela. So Angela got that ass up off that chair, right? Like her ass was like an inch from getting up out the chair. And I'm going to tell you right there, that woman slammed her ass right back in that chair and was like, you ain't going nowhere. Bitch, we done put 3 braids up in your hair. You know daggone well it was $10 a braid, bitch, and you ain't going nowhere. You gonna at least walk up out of here with 5 or 6 of them mofos across the top, because I'm gonna tell you right now, them African women will take a machete to your mofo neck quick as I don't know what, they will cut your own goddamn hair, okay? Bitch, don't you ever think you going into an African braid shop and you walking up out of that joint without paying, without limping and being cut. You will bleed out, bitch, before the police get there. Them bitches ain't playing with Angela. The lady said, you ain't going nowhere. She talking about, Michael, just get out. Yes, because I'm trying to tell you, I don't care how many TLC cameras or stab people you got up in there. You walk up out of there, bitch, and you don't pay them African chicks for daggone braiding your hair. And as y'all can see, Angela's hair didn't even get done. They finished the rest of them little braids in the top and wrapped that up in a ponytail and was like, out of here, okay? And you gonna pay $80 on your way out the door. You gonna pay at least $80 on your way out the door. So we see Angela come out with her little ponytail and everything, and her little braids in the front. And she's like, okay, this mofo think that he's going to do the same thing he did last time, and he think that he's gonna bribe me with a damn piece with a cake. So Angela was like, Michael, this is nice or whatever. She opened it up and slammed it in Michael's face. And I thought that was absolutely disgusting. Just like Michael said, he may have lied and he may have done whatever he did because, he doesn't know how to be with her. He doesn't know how to tell her the truth, because at the end of the day, Angela is going to react. She's going to over-exaggerate things. That's just who Angela is. So Michael, at times, is stuck between a rock and a damn hard place as it relates to Angela. And so he was like, I don't know whether or not I'm even going to go to America, because at this point, I don't know what the hell to do, what not to do. And Angela's just crazy as dog dude. And it just like nobody deserves to be treated the way that Angela has treated Michael. I think that it has been absolutely an embarrassment to us as Americans and as women. And it's disgusting for a woman to go to another country and act this way because you feel like you have the right to act this way. It is so embarrassing, and it's just humiliating. And it's like, for all of those people who are subscribers and stuff like that in other countries, because I have subscribers and nieces and nephews all over this world, we are not like that generally as American women. We know how to conduct ourselves, and for the most part, we don't put our hands on our men. We don't do those kind of things. At least I know that I don't. Now, and Angela is not a representation of American women. And I want to make that very clear to y'all. She is not representing us as a whole. She does not represent me, and that she doesn't represent the people who are following me, my nieces, okay? And Michael, too, does not represent all African men. We are absolutely, totally convinced about that. It's just like, if I could just whoop Angela's ass, I absolutely would whoop Angela's ass. And so anyway, we're going to go past that, and now we're going to talk about Darcy. Darcy is crazy as dog dude. She passed up a trip to go to a wonderful exotic island outside of Africa to go and be with her sister and her fiance so that she could compare notes and titty juice. I don't understand this damn woman at all. Like, I don't know if Darcy is acting, y'all, or if she really is this all. She is just this uncouth. But I am really getting tired of Darcy acting like a complete and total asshole. Like, I really am. Again, not a representation of American women and how we value things in our value system. And just the sheer desperation that's just dripping and running off of her ass. It's just absolutely humiliating to me. But we see Darcy preparing herself to go. And she's, with her, like Tom is a damn joke, y'all. Like, for real. He's the joke of the week and the donkey of the week. So he's going along for the get along. He's mad because he had to, reschedule his trip. And I understand that. And so, they're going out of the house and everything. And they're flying out to do what they do with the whoop whoop and the whoop whoop whoop. And they get there. And Darcy is, is in the cab. And she says that her sister and her fiance called and said that they were going to meet them at the restaurant. They get to the restaurant. Darcy is tired. Tom is tired. And, he was thinking that, okay, we're going to have an opportunity to go to the hotel and to freshen up and everything. And, of course, they don't have the opportunity to do that because Darcy throws a monkey wrench in there and says that my sister and her fiance said they're going to meet us. I believe that they said that they was going to meet them, but I do not believe. Thank you for all 800 people who are out here tonight. Thank you so much for your support and for coming here. So anyway, Darcy is, sitting there at the bar with Tom, and she keeps asking Tom, is he mad at her? And he's like, no, I'm mad and I'm irritated that I didn't get an opportunity to get any rest. And I'm mad and I'm irritated that your sister isn't here. So 40 minutes later, bitch, we see that they are still sitting there and these people have not arrived. So again, I believe that the sister said that she was going to meet Darcy there, but I think that she gave her a time or something. I cannot imagine that Stacy and her fiance just have these bitches sitting in a restaurant like that. Darcy is trying to call her and text her, and Stacy is not answering because she probably already gave this dumb ditzy twit woman the time that she was going to be there. But anyway, they end up coming in, and Tom is just like, I'm done with this bull crap. And so they come into the restaurant and everything, and no, but when they get out of the cab ride, dumbass Darcy, they got all this luggage because they did not go to the hotel, which they should have went to the hotel. I would have rather been late than have all my luggage, dragging all my luggage into a restaurant. Darcy gets out of the thing. They are jet lagged as I don't know what, okay? They tired as hell. Darcy takes and says, I have to change my shoes. So Tom is like, what? She's like, I got to change my shoes. I cannot be shorter than Stacy. And he's like, are you serious? So, he's bearing down on the luggage. And he's like, are you serious, Darcy? This was a long trip. I mean, should I put heels on? Should I put boots on? What should I put on? Who gives a fuck, Darcy? Just going to the restaurant. So, of course, he's gone through this stuff. Darcy's looking haggard, okay? Darcy looks like some trash. And so, at this point now, they're walking, the sister and the boyfriend, they come into the restaurant and everything. And they, are sizing each other up. Darcy's sizing up her fiance, and she's sizing up Tom. And, Stacy's just like, I want to make sure that my sister is with the right kind of man, and that this, this is really a valid relationship. And Darcy is trying her damnness, her hardest, to get Tom to commit to her in some kind of way, because she believes that she deserves to have happiness. Absolutely, you deserve to have happiness, but not on Tom's dime. Now, Tom ain't about nothing. We have found out that this mofo has been allegedly stealing people's Instagram pages and stuff, Instagram pictures, and showing himself to have lived this luxurious life. But this bitch is allegedly stalking people's Instagram pages and putting this book out there, okay? And so now we have, Tom sitting in there, and they just basically going back and forth about, whose boyfriend is, like I just was so I just got tired of it. So I'm not gonna go into detail about it. For all of y'all that want to go into detail, please have at it in the comment section. But I just was like, I'm so tired of Darcy with her bull crap. And so the next day we see Darcy, and her sister and the fiance, they go to this beautiful bridge. They're touring. All right, as you do when you go to another country, you want to see the landmarks and see beautiful stuff, and you want to go inland and be with the natives and stuff like that. At least that's what I like to do. I do like to see, the sights and stuff, but I also like to go and see where people actually live, how they actually live. But anyway, so she goes out there, and Stacy's boyfriend jumps down. He swoops her up off of the damn thing, and so it's all romantic. Tom jumped his fat ass down. And I was glad his knees didn't buckle up from under his big ass. And he jumps down there, so he's trying to get Darcy. He picks Darcy up. He can barely pick her ass up because, he's a weak bitch for real, okay? And so Darcy's ass all out. Stacy like, damn, your titties are almost out, okay? So she got to rearrange her stuff and everything. And so, they get down there and they start talking about this location and how romantic the location is. And, so Tom was like, this is a nice place where you can, really propose to somebody and get engaged. And so, Stacy has already done that. She's been with this man now for 3 years, and they're, trying to prepare for their damn wedding and their wedding plans and all of that kind of stuff. And Darcy is hating, okay? They fixing each other's hair and she's like, your hair looks like, a pom-pom, and all of just saying different things to try to berate her sister, because her sister is happy and she's in a committed relationship, and Darcy is pretending to have this committed relationship. Even when they were at the restaurant, Tom was like, Darcy is making it seem like to Stacy, or implying to Stacy that we're already engaged, and I'm not engaged with her. I don't even know if I want to be in a relationship with this woman. And that's sad to say when you got a Bama ass mofo like him, that he can dog your ass out, okay? I just was like, girl, bye. So anyway, Tom is and Tom and the fiance are listening to them banter back and forth between the two of them. And so Darcy was like, you get to have your white dress moment. And the sister was like, I want to be happy. And Darcy was like, I do too. And the sister was like, well, let me go ahead on and live in this moment, Darcy. Why are you, tripping and acting all stupid and everything? And, it seems like you're not happy for me. And so Darcy was like, I'm happy for you. But at the same time, she wasn't, because when they started talking about the relationship, Stacy asked Tom flat out, Tom, do you want to be married? And Tom was like, I haven't even thought about marriage, bitch. It's the last thing on my goddamn mind, okay? And I said got, G-O-T, not G-O-D, all right? And so, basically, Darcy now starts crying because Tom has embarrassed her. He's let them know on a for real, that I'm not interested in this. This is not what I want. And Darcy, everything that Darcy has said as it relates to a relationship between the two of us has been based on total delusion. Okay? The bitch is delusional and ain't nothing happening. And so, she's like, Stacy was like, you just seem like you're not for me, but I want to enjoy my moment, Darcy. And she was like, I want you to, but I want to be able to spend this time with Tom, and I want to have a good time with him too, but woo. And Stacy was like, okay, this is what we want. But what you're not going to do is come for me, embarrass me, and make things difficult. Talking about making things difficult. Benjamin and Akini, bitch. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong in this relationship. As you all remember, the mother was on the phone and she was calling the husband. The husband, bitch, was like, daylight come and I want to go home, but I'm not. So there was some things that were said in the household by the brother Fidel, and Akini got upset and went outside. He went outside behind her and was trying to get her to communicate with him about what had happened. And so, she was like, my brother said something and it offended me. And so he was like, well, what is it that your brother said that offended you? And she said, well, he said it in Swahili, so you were not able to understand it. And he was like, well, what was it? She didn't want to talk about it at first, but she went on and told him that the brother said that she has brought great embarrassment. She has brought great embarrassment to the family, bitch, by bringing this mofo to the house and Papa Bear wasn't there, okay? So Benjamin is like, damn, I done did something else, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, I can't win from losing, okay? And I can't lose from bitch not winning. So basically, Akini is sitting out there and she's telling him that she doesn't want him to say anything to Fidel. Bitch, don't go back up in there and snitch on me and tell what I said to your ass, okay? Bitch, this is between me and you. So Benjamin is like, okay, shoot. I mean, what you want me to do? She was like, go home. Go home. But go home, bitch, and don't say nothing to my brother about nothing, okay? This between me and you. So she was like, I don't want to talk about it. She was like, I'm not accustomed to talking about it. She said, I've learned from my father and from my upbringing that if something happens, I am to ignore it and act like it does not exist. And Benjamin said, what, hold the hell up, okay? We having communication problems. I need somebody that I can communicate with, okay? And she like, bitch, it ain't gonna be. Don't make me talk. Don't make me talk. Don't make me say anything. Don't make me grow up. Don't make me be a woman. This is when we see that she is very young and very immature and not ready for this goddamn relationship with this damn man. So Benjamin said, fuck it. I'm going to go to Fidel and I'm going to tell Fidel, because I got to be on his left side, okay? Whatever I say to him, I don't care if I have to knock a bitch down. I got to say it on the left side of bitch of Fidel. So he goes back, everybody standing outside because she done ran out there and everything. So Fidel was like, man, what the fuck you do? What you do to my sister? So he was like, I ain't do nothing to your sister. She's upset. He was like, you know what? This is the second time you've done something wrong, okay? I told you need to get your house in order. You don't have your house in order. Okay, y'all know how he be like, order. Now y'all know last week, Mama's Arm was up on the phone talking to the okay? Now he told me you get your house in order. You messed up the first time. I said this. Okay. He said you messed up the first time because you don't bring a gift. Okay. And now you messed up because my sister ran out and you got to my you fucked up. No, Fidel, you did. Benjamin ain't did nothing. But he done got punked off because Akini told him, you better not go in there and tell my brother nothing. But for Fidel, for real, Benjamin should have been like, bitch, no, you did it, okay? So he was like, I want to go home and everything. He was like, where's she at? He said, she don't want to come. Fidel was like, we go to leave. But you done mess up twice now. You fucking up. Not even realizing that he up in there talking plenty trash in Swahili, okay? Don't nobody understand what the Benjamin ass understand, what the hell he said. But basically, he was dogging Benjamin's ass out and his sister and telling her that she was an embarrassment because he didn't have his house in order, okay? So Fidel was like, we gonna go ahead and get ready and go. We gonna get in the car and we gonna roll up on this joint, right? So Fidel is in the car. I don't know what's gonna happen to Benjamin. Next day we see Benjamin. Benjamin got his Bible out. Benjamin singing hymns. Benjamin is straight going to church with this stuff because Benjamin said, I done messed up. I can't do right from doing wrong. He's sitting up in there to go. Be the glory to God. Be the glory to God. Be the glory. Y'all, I was screaming. He said, you know, when I go through stuff like this, I got to get my Bible and I got to take it to church up in this motherfucker. Benjamin said, I'm in trouble. If I was Benjamin, I would take my ass to that Airbnb. I don't care, bitch, if I had to put two rocks together, tie them to the bottom of my shoes and roll my own ass. Because I'm telling you right now, being around Fidel and up in Fidel house, and now you got me up in here thinking I'm a minister or elder or something. I'm praying for my dear, like, bitch, I'm out of here. Because at this point, he don't know what's going to happen to him or anything. And it's just like, you know, Benjamin, I feel sorry for Benjamin because Akini is not talking to him. Now he's lying and covering things up, and he got to stay at the house. And is she going to sit up there and tell him, don't talk to Fidel? No, I'm going to talk to Fidel. I'm going to tell Fidel what you said, and this is what affected. I'm not going to take the heat. Benjamin said, bitch, I haven't done anything wrong, but I've been accused of everything. And it's just sad because, you know, they said in her culture, when the father is not in the home and you have someone, you know, that you're meeting, that the family is meeting for the first time, that they somebody that, you know, you're supposed to be with and everything, you know, it's a problem when the father is not in the home. And talk about bitch being in the home. Oh my God. Rebecca and Mr. Z. He was like, I need you to meet my sister. I don't know about y'all. But I was straight feeling the sister. She reminded me of me and mine, okay? Z said, you gotta meet my sister. They went down to the market and everything because, you know, they going to shop and everything because, you know, Rebecca wants to, you know, she's still on the tour, okay? And she wanted to take a nice little gift to the sister. So they down there and they eating all kinds of exotic things. The market look all fresh and everything. They had some daggone testicles hanging up there that, you know, I guess you supposed to eat that. But, you know, we don't eat testicles. At least we don't think we do. But when we eating scrapple and and hot dogs and bologna and all that processed meat, bitch, we done ate a couple of testicles or two, okay? Oh, yes, we have. And we like how they taste, especially when they out there on the grill on 4th of July. But anyway, I digress. So, you know, he's like, okay, you know, you got me, my sister. She's like, this is the sister. She's a typical sister. You know what I'm saying? No, this bitch wasn't typical. So they would go over to the sister's house and everything. The sister's like, you know, hey, how y'all doing? She hugs Z kissing all over, okay? Because you could tell like they tight like that, okay? And so they go into the house and everything. They do what they do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And Rebecca's dumb ass come up in there and she's like, you know, hi, you know, mwah, mwah. And the sister like, mwah, mwah, okay. Mwah, mwah. All right, behind her back. And so, you know, he like, I love my sister, okay? Because y'all know he Count Dracula. So the sister, Rebecca says, here's some spices. I wanted to bring you a gift. So the sister was like, all right, thank you. So they go up in the kitchen and everything. I don't know why she had 2 refrigerators, but anyway, they went up in the kitchen and the sister was cooking and everything. And so, you know, he was like, I love my sister's cooking, okay? I love my sister. Rebecca said, bitch, don't leave me by myself. And it didn't make a difference whether she was by herself or not. So she go up in the kitchen and everything, and, you know, they preparing the meal. So she was like, you know, she told Z, you go on out there and handle, you know, whoop. So he was like, all right then, because the sister was like, I want to be with the bitch by myself. And so, you know, the sister is like, you know, I don't really like her, I ain't feeling her. So she gets to start asking Rebecca questions, and Rebecca's uncomfortable because, as we all know, she's an old ass woman and everything, out here messing with these people's son. You know what I'm saying? And you know, from allegedly, she was driving around getting tickets and getting pulled over. Allegedly, that's what's being said out there, right? So anyway, she's at the house with the sister. She's trying to make small talk while the sister is cooking. And basically, the sister was like, okay, so, you know, I really ain't feeling you. Because now my brother got to come to America. Why he got to come to America? I love my brother. You got kids? And she was like, you know, yeah. And she was like, why should my brother have to make the sacrifice and come to America in order to be with you? Why you can't sacrifice? So Rebecca was like, you know, because I got kids. And the sister was like, I don't give a damn what you got. My brother has a family here. We love him, and they depend on his tight jeans wearing ass, okay, to, take care of probably multiple households or whatever it is. And so, they doing what they do with the whoop whoop, and they go and sit down and everything. The meal is already prepared. Rebecca feeling, real jacked up and everything. So they sitting there eating the food, and he was like, I love cooking in my sister's house. I love cooking at my sister's house. Really what the bitch was trying to say, I love eating at my sister's house, okay? And so, the sister's like, okay, she ain't gonna get away with this like mama, okay? Mama let her go easy. But I ain't letting her go easy. So, the sister was like, so yeah, I don't know, the English language that much, so I need you to interpret some stuff with me. I asked this bitch, okay, how many times she, I asked this bitch how many times she been married. So he was like, how many husbands you had, Rebecca? She was like, 3. So he told the sister, she was like, damn! Why she ain't with her? Why she ain't with him? So Rebecca was like, they was bad men and whatever. So the sister was like, all of them was bad, bitch. All of them was bad. That's my grandpuppy, y'all. And so, now that damn toy ain't squeaked all day. She thought the bitch was broke. Now she's sitting up there in the damn toy squeaking like... So anyway, the sister says, so why are you different? What makes you different from the other one? Were they all bad men? So Rebecca was like, yeah. So now at this point, she's feeling uneasy. Because they sitting up there laughing and kikiing on her ass. So she was like, ask her, why you're different. What makes you so different? Okay, she didn't already had 3 damn husbands. It was unsuccessful. What makes you different? And so he asked Rebecca, and she was like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You just different. Like, I love you differently. Bitch, you don't love him no differently. You done found you a man that you feel like you can manipulate, and you can get your back spent out and broke out. And so this is what you doing, okay? You hopping from man to man, and they getting younger and younger, and they live further out there, okay, in another country. You trying to run game, and the sister was like, no, I'm gonna get ready and check that ass. And so when they sit there, he asked, she could not explain why she loved him. And I know she was feeling all kinds of jacked up because she was like, this done got uncomfortable, okay? And the thing about it is Rebecca is not a bad looking woman, so why she got to go this route, I don't understand it. So anyway, after that, so Z asks her, so what about the ex before the ex? What happened to the ex before the ex? How long was you with the ex before the ex? And so they fall out laughing and everything. And this bitch is stuck. Her whole face, she's sitting up there looking cheap, okay? And I'm just like, Rebecca, give it up, boo. You don't love this man. Rebecca says, here it is. I'm thinking that I'm doing something for him wonderful by asking him to come to America, giving him a life of privilege in America. Because he already told his mother that, she said that she could look out for him and she could get him a place. He told us, get him a job. He told the sister the same damn thing. But the sister's not going for it because she's like, why do you have to sacrifice for this woman? And what makes you different from the other men? And she could not articulate that because there is nothing that's going to make him any different from the other men. She's just a hoe, okay? And so now she's sitting up there feeling all jacked up, and she knows damn well that the husband that she was with the last time, the third husband, she's still legally married to him. And so she's got to tell Z that, okay, because Z-Ed is going to, like, Z-Ed look like he one of them mofos that'll flick out. So we see her go out to, with him the next day and everything she's doing, what she do with the woo-whoop and the boop-boop-boop. And now she got to sit there, she got to tell this mofo another secret that this bitch had. And I'm saying, you've been talking to him, having phone sex and doing all kinds of stuff, sending pictures and all this. And you mean to tell me you haven't had this conversation with him? So anyway, now she's feeling a little insecure because she understands that the sister can pull rank on her ass. Okay? Z wants to go to America. I believe he wants to go to America to have a better life, or to think, thinking that he's going to have a better life. But it seems like he has a very good life where he's living at. But oftentimes we want more than what, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all know how we want more. So they sitting there and everything, and she's like, look, I wanted to know whether or not you love me. I know there's some things about me that your family doesn't like my tattoos and stuff like that. But I want to know that you'll love me always. So she trying to prepare this mofo so when he kirk out on her, she can say, well, you said you will always love me. But let me tell you something, honey. With all the secrets and stuff like that you got, how can a person possibly love you like that? Okay? So anyway, she sits there and she's talking to Z, and so she's like, okay, I want to know whether or not you love me. There's some things about me that you don't know, mofo. Oh my God, thank you so much to all the 1,000 people that are out here tonight. Y'all rock, okay? And so Z is sitting out there, and Z's like, he's smoking and everything. He was like, I love you. You're the only one I want to be with, because this is a hookah smoking mofo, okay? He's like, I love you, I care about you, and every day that I'm with you, I love you more and more and more. And Rebecca's like, there's something that you don't know about me. And so he was like, okay, but I'm still going to love you. And so she says, I want to let you know that I've been in a relationship with another woman. So Z was like, what? She was like, I've been in a relationship with a woman. He said, what the fuck does that mean? She said, that means that I had a relationship with another woman. So Z like, that ain't acceptable in my country. Damn it. That ain't cool. Don't you tell nobody that. Don't you tell a damn soul. Don't you ever repeat that again. Never talk about that. So she's sitting up there looking all dumb and cheap and everything because she still wants to tell him more. There's still more about Rebecca that she has yet to reveal to him. And he's like, look, that relationship wasn't with me. I wasn't in the picture. I'm fucked up mad about it. Oh, I'm angry. I'm plenty angry about what she just revealed. But I can justify that if that ever get out. He said, bitch, don't you ever tell my parents. She said, oh, I'll never tell my parents. I'm like, bitch, you just sat on the screen and told his parents. You just sat on the screen and told his parents. But what she has yet to tell him is that she still remains married. And that Z, with all the getting and all the stuff that he's already been hiding from his family, this bitch got secrets deep enough to swim in. And I hate the fact that she sits there without filters on, okay? Because one thing about her, she's not a bad looking woman. But she's sitting there with no filters on, already feeling insecure, okay? Because like I said, when Z had the shirt on at the damn airport, it looked like an adopted child that they had, okay? It damn sure didn't look like her. Because this bitch that was on this picture looked like she was at least, 40 years younger. And here it is, that Z is now saying, this didn't happen with me, but I'm pissed off about it. Wait till this mofo finds out that this bitch, okay, is all the way 100% married. She said she was in 2 bad relationships, and because she was in 2 bad relationships, she did not mean to be with this woman. She just happened to be licking up on her, okay? Licking and sticking. What a trifling woman she is. Y'all, if I had to rate this episode again, I would rate this episode a B. Stay tuned. I am going to be coming back and giving you all my review on Love After Lockup. And I will also be talking about Christine, who is Jenny's daughter. I was supposed to come out here and talk to you all about that on Friday. Some things have happened, y'all, and y'all need to know what has happened with my girl Christine. I will be clicking her up on Instagram, letting her know that I will be live in the next couple of minutes to talk about the things that she revealed about her mother and some things that she has revealed to me. and you do not want to miss it. Again, thank you for the over 1,000 people who are out here tonight watching this live broadcast. I appreciate all my subscribers. I mean, every niece and nephew. Thank you all so much for being patient as I work with this new OBS software, because my mofo phone or something that blew out, and until YouTube can find out what the issues are, this is how we'll be going live. So I'm hoping that you all have enjoyed it, that it hasn't been that much of a distraction to you. I love you all to pieces, and I'll be right back out in probably about another 15-20 minutes as I set up for the next video. Love you. Mwah.